What's up? I'm Beabadoobee, and I'm going to be taking over Rage all night long, so stick around. I love Sonic Youth. They are one of my favorite bands. I actually have one of Thurston Moore's books filled with all his tunings, because I like to play in a lot of tunings, because I'm not a very strong guitar player, and I think tunings just make everything sound pretty, but in a really easy way of doing it. And it's got all of his tunings in it. And this music video is super cool because Kathleen Hanna's in it, and she's badass, and she's in a band called Bikini Kill. And I just love how she's just in it, just vibing and dancing and jumping around and being cool as fuck. And Kim Gordon, obviously, come on, icon. I mean, there's not much to say other than she is an icon. So yeah, check it out. So this next one is by Blur, and it's Girls and Boys. I chose this music video in particular because, to say it plainly, I think Damon Albarn is hot as fuck. And I think this is his prime and a really hot music video. And if I'm being completely honest, he looks like my boyfriend. And he looks like most of my boyfriend in this music video. And that's why I chose this music video. So here's the music video. Great song, really hot guy. I'm so aware that I've said hot guy so many times in this, and I swear I'm not that person, but you know, I'm on tour. I miss my boyfriend. Like, give me a fucking break, hey? I love Veruca Salt. They're one of my favorite bands ever, and I went through this phase during lockdown. When I was stuck, well, I had COVID. I was honestly, in my opinion, I think I was patient X, but we're not gonna go there. I was one of the first people to ever get COVID in London, and I was sat in my room, just super depressed, but I had loads of weed. So I would do this thing where I'd go onto my covers, and then like smoke a joint, and have my laptop, and like play like loads of my favorite bands, like live videos, and I watched their Live at Glastonbury set, really stoned out of my mind, under my covers, really close to the screen, felt like I was there. Try it, you have to fucking try it, it works. Because I was there and I was right there in Glastonbury. But this music video is sick because I just think it just looks super fun. They're like jumping and shit, like on like bungee jumping, whatever the fuck you call it. It's sick, and they're just two badass girls with guitars, and they just look cool. And she actually came to my show. She's also called Nina. For a while I wanted to change my name to Nina because it felt like all my favorite bands, all the lead singers were called Nina. And I'm like, hey, I want to be called Nina. But she's really cool and still a massive inspiration to me, so yeah. This next one is like my dream music video to be in. Like if someone were to ask me, like, oh, if you were to be in a music video, not like to be the musician, but just to vibe in, what music video would it be? I'd say this, because it's like all these kids hanging out and like going to a party and just getting super fucked up, and it just, I don't know, if that's what the 90s looked like, fuck. Like, jealous, I'm super jealous. And the Smashing Pumpkins is one of my favorite bands ever. And this song is just like, has almost like made so many memories. Like every time I listen to that song, I just think about so many like important like scenarios in my life that I still think about today. So great band, great music video, great song. Björk is like the blueprint, just is the blueprint. Every time I do a shoot, she's always on like the mood board or whatever you call it. And I honestly remember watching this music video and being like, for my album campaign, I need a music video exactly like this. It needs to be in black and white and it needs to be like one shot. And I just love her energy and everything about her, and her music has always really resonated to me. But yeah, she's cool as fuck. Hey, it's Beabadoobee and you're up late watching Rage with me. This next one is by Natalie Imbruglia, and it's the song Torn. and I just think she's one of the hottest women alive. Like, that haircut. When I tell you, the amount of times I've sat in my room and stared at pictures of Natalie Imbruglia and been like, I'm cutting my hair exactly like this. I'm gonna do it. And I just don't. And I'm gonna try grow it. Obviously gonna try growing my hair down to my ass, because why not? But I go through phases where I'm like, I wanna chop all my fucking hair off, but I'm not going to. Everything she's wearing in that music video, I know it's just like a hoodie and a t-shirt. Sick, absolutely sick. I, again, copied this music video. My song Worth It. I was like, it just has to be like this, and I have to wear the exact same outfit. So I did get a t-shirt with a dragon on it and an oversized hoodie and cargo pants, with no boy in the music video. Fair, but I just love everything about this song and this music video. It's just like such a time, and just I remember my mom playing it to me when I was a kid. I'm like, this is a sick song, Mom. So shout out, Mom. This next one is by Fatboy Slim, Weapon of Choice. I think the music video is just super badass because Christopher Walken just looks fucking sick in it, and is just so swaggy and just looks absolutely class. And yeah, they couldn't have chosen a better person to play that part of guy in suit dancing really cool. I don't listen to Jamiroquai a lot. I think I reference a lot of his music videos and like his fashion and his overall vibe. I think it's really cool to listen to Jamiroquai at parties. But I chose this music video in particular. I know he's got that really famous one in that white room that's like absolutely mind-boggling. But I like this one because you just see his raw talent and his dance moves, and the one thing that I'm obsessed with is his like excessive beanies on his head. He just loves wearing a hat on top of another hat, and I just think it's super chic and such a vibe. And his bass guitarist, his bassist is in this video, and I forget his name, but there's literally a compilation of him on YouTube because I used to fancy him quite a lot. I think he's really attractive. This next one is by my favorite band. I think honestly my biggest inspiration for my music, because I just think their entire discography is just so clean. Like, you can totally hear their growth in like every record they make. And My Favorite Game is one of my favorite songs by them, and the music video is just super chic. She looks amazing in it. I actually did an interview with Nina, and we spoke to each other for like an hour, and that was a trip because she's just the coolest chick ever, and hasn't aged a day, honestly. Has not aged a day. But she just looks badass in the car. Just like, you cannot go wrong with hot chick in car being badass. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's just sick. And the way she's just like, everything she's wearing, like all black, and then she's like got like the rock on like the accelerator pedal, and she's just like cruising down like this desert. Yeah, sick. Arctic Monkeys, I actually saw them live really recently, and they were really good. And I chose Cornerstone because it's one of their older songs, and this music video is just iconic because it's just, I have a thing for like really simple music videos. And this is just all in one shot, and I just think it's iconic. He's wearing a bright red jumper in like just a white room with like these cool ass headphones, and he looks good. He looks good as fuck. And I mean, he did the soundtrack to this movie called Submarine, and what's strange, what I always thought about is that he reminded me so much of Oliver Tate, which is the main character in this film, and he looks most like Oliver Tate in this music video, in my opinion. So yeah. First time I heard this song was when I was writing my record Beatopia, because it was actually a really big reference for the record, and I'm a really big fan of Cibo Matto. I think they're really cool And the music video is very sick. I've always wanted to make a music video like that. And Michel Gondry directed it, and he's super cool. He's directed one of my favourite movies, Eternal Sunshine. And what I find really bizarre, or like just something I can't get my head around, is how he even managed to think of the actual idea of this music video, because it's like split screen, and it's both just like, I don't know, like one's in reverse and one is, and then they finally meet. And I mean, you'll see it, so it'll make sense. But just how his brain works to come up with something like that is pretty insane to me. It's one of the coolest music videos I've ever seen. Yeah. Fiona Apple is one of the best musicians ever. I mean, her lyrics are insane, and I think she's beautiful. I think she has a really beautiful soul as well, and I chose this music video in particular because I just love it so much. I think it's kind of the reference of many music videos in our time right now, and if I'm correct, it's by Paul Thomas Anderson, which is one of my favourite directors, and I think they used to go out. I don't know what it is with musicians going out with directors, but I am guilty. But yeah, no, it's like one of my favourite ever music videos, and it's also in black and white, and quite simple, but does the job in it, and it's a good cover. So yeah, great. Good morning, it's Beabadoobee, and you're watching Rage with me. The First Day of My Life is one of the first songs I ever heard by Bright Eyes, and one of the first ever songs I've heard during kind of the time where I started writing music myself. I was listening to a lot of like acoustic songs, and I think it's one of my favourite love songs ever. It's just amazing lyrics, and the music video just, I think, encapsulates the feeling you get when you listen to the song for the first time. I actually copied it for my first ever music video called Dance With Me, and I got like all my friends and my family to sit on a couch and listen to the song on cassette for the first time. But I just think it's a really beautiful moment, like captured on film. Yeah, it's a good video. I don't know who directed it though, but you should check it out. What's up, it's Beabadoobee, and you're up late watching Rage with me. I don't know much about this band. I only know this band and this song because I love the music video so much. I just love the backstory behind it. So I forget the directors' names, but they just gave all their friends a Super 8 camera and just told them to film anything they wanted with the song in the background. So they had like full creative direction of what they wanted to do, which I think was a really cool idea and something I really want to do if I were to make a music video soon. But yeah, I think it's really sweet, and I just love Super 8. Just like pretty nostalgic and pretty. Yeah. Thanks for sticking around and watching my favorite music videos with me. Now you're gonna watch some of my music videos, and this one is called See You Soon, and it's from my album Beatopia, and I think it's my favorite one. And musicians have this weird thing about like doing music videos because it's like hard to like look flattering in it. Do you know what I mean? And I try my best for it to be flattering, but I think this one in particular isn't very flattering, and is a video where I'm kind of like the realest I ever am. Like wind blowing and just in my eye, and you know, very close up, unflattering angle of my face. But it's my favorite one because I think it's really sweet and really simple, and it's my favorite song off the record. So yeah.